Aidan Hutchinson, 180 M's for 141 million guaranteed, bro. That's what we want. We want the M's guaranteed. We just don't want the money. We need the guaranteed money, right? That's what these players want, and he got it. I think this is a little bit more than Micah, bro. I could be wrong, but you know, that's a lot. That's a lot, and he deserves it. 4-year extension for that much, he deserves it. I know some people are gonna be like, bro, holy overpay, but you know, Hutch got hurt, and honestly, I don't really think that he's played his game to the full potential that I think he could. Like, I really do feel like that injury only set him back. He really hasn't scratched the surface of like his full potential. I don't think the Lions have got that yet. Like, I feel like this dude is still growing as a pass rusher. So for them to, yo, you're not subscribed? Why are you not subscribed? Come on, man. Don't be a hater. Don't be a hater. Don't do that. I know you ain't a hater. Just subscribe to your boy. Come vibe with me. All we do is talk football here. Come vibe with the homie. Let me know what you guys want to see. And yeah, make sure you subscribe and hit that like button. All right, now back to the video. Take care of this quick. It's huge. It's huge, dude. Looking at all these other highest paid pass rushers in the NFL, Shaydy has here. You got Micah Parsons at 46.5 M's per year. Aidan at 45 M's per year. TJ Watt at 41 M's per year. Then you got Myles Garrett, 40 M's. Daniel Hunter, 35.6. Max Crosby at 35.5 M's, bro. All those dudes are good pass rushers. Like, people will tell you wholly overpay. I love when a player gets an extension. You hop on X. Wholly overpay, that's like the thing, right? That's the thing you always see. But nah, dude, when it comes to a pass rusher, a tackle, a guard, even your center to this point, right? Your quarterback, you gotta pay a premium for those dudes. You really do. Like, you really want to lock up those guys, right? Other positions, obviously, I think the other positions you pay for too, but you gotta prioritize the trenches, your quarterback. Come on, man. He's not being overpaid. And now I'll say this. It seems like these contracts just keep going up and going up. And I'm like, well, where does it end? Right? These teams only have so much cap space, but I don't know. The NFL's making a lot of money. They have a lot of deals with all these like TV networks and stuff. The YouTube thing is massive. It's absolutely massive for the NFL. And YouTube is only getting larger. So these deals going forward, I'm like, okay, well, where does it end? Because it can't just keep going up and up and up and up and up. You got 52 players on a squad. There's only so much you can pay, right? You can't pay all these dudes. Now you have your like premium players, your best players. You do pay them more. So at some point, like I don't really know how it's gonna go with like these contracts just like increasing, but you gotta pay Hutch. You gotta pay him. Look at the Detroit Lions defense last year with all those injuries, including you have to pay him. He's a great pass rusher, and like I said, he's only gonna get better. And dude, on that defensive side, like the Detroit Lions got some ballers on that defensive side, dude. They really do. Like you got Hutch, Jack Campbell, Alex Anzalone, Brian Branch. I love Brian Branch coming out of Alabama. The fucking suspension he had, lame as hell. Kirby Joseph, you hear about him a lot. Amik Robertson, Terrion Arnold. They got dudes on this defensive side, and Hutch is kind of like the number one dude on the defense. Like he's the guy that I'm paying attention to the most. You watch Lions games, you watch a quarterback drop back against that defense, you're looking for Aidan Hutchinson. Like he's that good. So like overpaying a trench player, I don't think it's a thing. I don't, unless they're just not good. They're overrated. Aidan Hutchinson isn't overrated. If you think Aidan Hutchinson is overrated, you're honestly kind of just hating. Like, dude really hasn't reached his full potential, in my opinion, up to this point, right? So, dude, like the Lions, and I'll say this too. There's some NFL teams, organizations, front offices, they're not the best with locking up some of their guys that they really should keep around. They let it drag out. I mean, we just saw it. We witness it all the time. I'm thinking of wide receivers, freaking CeeDee Lamb, Brandon Ayuk. We saw that shit happen last year. Think of it this year with Dallas. Like, they let Micah Parsons go. And for the long run, you know, that might help out Dallas. but he's an instant game changer, right? For the Green Bay Packers. Like, the Green Bay Packers got one of the best pass rushers in the NFL just off of a team not wanting to pay him. But they just traded him away. Then Green Bay's like, yeah, we'll give you an extension. Gave him an extension right away, as they should have. And now the Green Bay Packers literally have one of the top pass rushers in the NFL. Just changed their defense overnight. Now, Green Bay did have some good defensive players on their side, but it was pretty clear that they were missing pieces of that defense, right? A major piece was just a really good outside pass rusher. Micah Parsons now is that. And so now you have the Lions. They sign him, getting it done before all the drama, right? Getting it done before the offseason. You wait till the offseason, it brings on more drama. Then things go back and forth between the agents. You know what I mean? There's a lot of language going back and forth. And it just makes things difficult. I feel like if you let it get into the offseason, it just makes things more difficult. Now the Lions are jumping ahead. They're getting it done. Now they don't have to worry about it. They got Hutch locked up. And it's just done. Like, next season, they'll just be going into OTAs, training camp. That's already done. And I feel like some of these players that hold out and they're not, you know what I mean? They hold out and they're not getting the deal done throughout the offseason. They're doing their own workouts, all that stuff. I feel like the risk for injury is much higher. Soft tissue. I'm not talking like torn, ligament or anything. I mean, that could come into play too. You'd never hope for that, right? But I don't know. I just feel like them going out there and like practicing out on the field in pads, football movements are just different than your own individual workout. That's the way I feel. I mean, I was worried for Terry McLaurin going into this season and just him holding out. And I know they got the extension done, but I mean, look at Terry McLaurin. Terry McLaurin has been banged up a large portion of this season. And I kind of feel like him not being there during like training camp and everything it kind of played part. I honestly believe that. I'm not saying fully, but like just the Lions jumping ahead and getting this done at this point in the season, it's smart. It's smart by their management, dude. It really is. So now you look at their team. And the Lions are one of those stacked teams throughout the league in the NFL. You could say they're the best roster, if not the same as Philly. Philly and Detroit are probably the best rosters in the NFC, if not the NFL. And look at them. They got all their dudes locked up. And I'm not just saying that because I'm a Birds fan. Like, they're the same. They're the same. Howie Roseman and their management, they also lock up their dudes and just take care of it before it becomes a thing. And that's what the Lions do, dude. And I mean, just listen to this, man. Like, they got their dudes. They got their main dudes locked up. They got Hutch. They just signed him. Jared Goff, 4 years, $212 million. Amon-Ra, 4 years, $120 million. Penei Sewell, they got him for 4 years, $112 M's. Jameson Williams, 3 years, $80. Kirby Joseph, 4 years, $85. Taylor Decker, $60 million. Like, they're just taking care of their guys. And I feel like this is what you need to do, because when you let that shit drag out, it's not good. It's not good. And I'm sure, I bet the Lions going into next year, I bet their cap is going to be fucked. Because they're paying so many people. And there's just certain ways to rework it and spread it out. I don't think they're fucked. I don't think they're fucked, but I don't think their cap will be like what it was. So over the cap, however you want to judge that website on accuracy, right? Sometimes I just look at that. Sometimes it kind of matches up with what I see with Schefter and kind of some of the things they say. But on a projection right now, they have the Detroit Lions at $2,555,000. It's not a lot. So I don't know how accurate that is, because over the cap, sometimes, like I said, sometimes it's pretty spot on with the things I see on X with some of the main reporters in the NFL, and sometimes it's a little bit off. So I don't really know. And I'm sure the Lions are gonna let go of some guys, rework some deals, things will open up. But they also have to sign Brian Branch. Brian Branch will be the next guy that they'll want to lock up, because Brian Branch is a safety that you'll want around for a long time with the rest of your core, right? Brian Branch is that dude at safety. He is that dude. Dude, I love Brian Branch. Like, I love the way he played at Bama. And when he went to Detroit, I was like, oh, yeah, he's going to be there for a hot bit. And he's going to be coached well. So, yeah, man, this Hutch deal it's huge. I'm pumped for the guy, too. But the Lions just locking up their guys, that's the fucking way you run your team. Obviously, you can't keep everybody. We all know that. But some of your core guys, and with a roster like theirs and the way they've been winning, yeah, you just want to lock up your guys and get it done. So smart by the Detroit Lions, and congrats, Aidan Hutchinson, getting the bag.